So Brawlhalla, this game has been on a slow decline for the past year, and especially since 2022. When you look at the Steam charts, you do really notice on how big this game was and how big the peak was. But then it started to crash and burn, and we're literally back at the same player base, at the same average players as we are this. You know, this is 2017, 2018, and we pretty much have the same player base now as 2017. Now, I'm not saying it's okay. It's not okay for games to die like this. Da 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 da. Okay, this game will inevitably die. It will die off, and that's fine. The game has had a long run. The game has been around for a hell of a long time, and it's been able to keep a decent amount of players continuously playing this game. But I think the one problem is, especially recently, most of the Brawlhalla pros are quitting, and with good reason. I don't understand how the devs haven't really thought about this. It's like you are literally killing a game that has so much potential, with just adding broken crossovers that are pay to win, and it's very cringy at this point. Yeah, it's great and all, like, cool, cool. I get to see a Street Fight a character that I don't give a shit about, but like we need to start entering the real world here, devs. You need to start actually taking care of your player base before they fuck off. This game has not seen a quality of life update in fucking years, in my opinion. Like, they can say, oh, but what about all these changes that happened? What, a meta shift around? But that's literally it. That's all that's happened within the past 2 years of this game. Actually, since 2019, there hasn't really been much. There hasn't really been much since then. It's like 3 years, well, over 3 years of the same bullshit. Oh, we're just gonna buff a few weapons, nerf a few weapons here. Like, mechanics have been changed, by the way, guys. I do admit that, but this may be my opinion on why Brawlhalla is failing. There's no new mechanics. There's no new mechanics or weapons, for that matter. It's been over 2 years since a weapon came out, since Greatsword came out, and we're not seeing any other weapons. We're not even seeing a glimpse of one. I get that they're fixing the problems, dude, but they should be developing a new weapon by now. And you want to know why I think that is? I think the game is honestly getting stale because of the lack of actual interest anymore. Yeah, new characters are great, but there's nothing to substantiate that. Oh, wow, new Unique 6, cool, fun. There's no new maps. There's no quality of life updates. There's no actual meta shifting. There's no new mechanics. There's no new mechanics that actually shift the way the game is played. That's what keeps people interested. If you're playing the same game day in, day out on a 2D fucking platformer, you're gonna get bored. There needs to be a variety. Back in 2018, 2017 is when they started to implement Dash. The game was getting popular then. People were like, oh damn, this is a big change. Because if you didn't know, before then, we used to have chase dodge. We used to have like triple chase dodge or double chase dodge, like right off the rip. Meaning you had like a certain amount of chase dodges that you were able to approach with off of neutral. I think it was a less passive time, to be honest. I really do think that people can say what they want about back in like 2016, 2017, when we used to have like chase dodges. I think it was a way better time, personally. I think everything was way more consistent. I think there were a lot of things that obviously needed tweaking at that time, but overall it was a good experience and it was very fun. Now ranked is trash. There's not a lot of game modes being added that need to be added, like ranked game modes that we've been asking for years. We've been asking for so many changes up to this point over the years that it's getting repetitive. We shouldn't have to keep asking. Our requests should be taken seriously, especially by those pro players. So if you don't know, multiple pro players have been reconsidering breaks, and they're on long breaks. Pretty much, Kostelix is pretty much retired. Sandstorm, fully retired. He's quit the game. He's done. Boomie's retired, pretty much. Like, let's be real. It's only a matter of time before he gets out of the game. Then you have people like Pavelski. Pavelski is also gone from the game. He's taking a break, and it's really understandable. There's no new things for this game to people be excited about. Ezio, wow, what a cool character, cool, fun. Like we don't care, devs. Like I was excited for Ezio. I'll get you that, but it was a good 5 minutes of excitement. Then I was like, it's just gonna be another character that people are gonna play for 10 minutes and then never play again. And then oh look, another crossover. You know what I mean? It's getting repetitive. All they've done for the past 2 years is just add crossovers and cheese their way through actually making quality of life updates. And it's the biggest reason why this game is dying, is that they do not listen to their player base. Too many false promises have been made to the community and they've not been followed through. And don't go directly attacking the developers, because some of, obviously, Foda and TWK, they don't have control over this for the most part. They can't really say anything. There's always a dude up top that's controlling most of this. So, but unfortunately, this is how this game is going to die, and it's been sad seeing my passion slowly fade for this game, and the consistency of which I play it. Like, I took like a 3-month break, literally just a month ago. I took a 3-month break, and I came back and I started playing it for a few weeks, and I'm still in the same boat again. It's just getting more boring and more boring until my passion is going to be dead. I don't find this game fun anymore, and you could say, well, you just don't play it. You wanna know why I still want to play this game? Is because I do have that drive. I still have that game. Like, I've put so many hours and so much effort and so much love into this game that I could never quit. I could never see myself fully quitting this game. Even Sandstorm, he did say that you'd be seeing me around, and he will play the game occasionally, but not on a professional level. And I think that's sad, is when people like Sandstorm, who literally has been one of the most influential players ever to exist in this game, and they have no fucks about him. No fucks about him. It's a sad reality of business, but it's the same thing that happens with the majority of games. They start off really well. They do good updates. A lot of people start playing. Da-di-da-di-da. More people come into the game. Then all of a sudden, people start spending money at high rates. They start getting a little bit rich. The devs start becoming a little bit money laundering. And then boom, the player base goes back down again, because there's only so much bullshit people can tolerate. I think I've rambled enough. I think you can see a lot of the problems already in this game, and I can just go over a few of them right now. No new mechanics, no new ranked game modes, lack of map quality, lack of overall quality of life changes, lack of balance updates. I think they should be doing bi-weekly updates, and what I mean by that is every 2 weeks they should be coming out with a balance patch. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Obviously, but not before a championship and shit like that. But, you get what I mean. There needs to be more things added to this game to make it more fun. More, one thing that I've always said that people should do is, with these games, is specifically let the player base develop things for you. They could literally be lazy if the devs wanted to. Instead of making BS crossovers that people are going to quit, how about, right, you make a voting system. You you ask what the people, you give a variety of options. So I don't know. We'll change how dodge works. We'll change how the recovery works, or something like that. Out of 3 options, people pick. That gets added to the game as an experimental feature, and then people try it out and see how it is. There you go. The most voted one in that works gets put in the game, and then you keep doing that. That is literally an easy way for you to actually make players happy. It's so simple. Just let players vote what mechanics and stuff they want in the game and they want to try out, and then if it doesn't work, great. You can move on to the next. But this is a good way of actually doing things, and it'll keep people's interest. You know what I mean? If this constantly changes being added to the game, people are going to be like, "Oh, damn, let me just try out this. Oh, let me try out this. Oh, this seems fun." It's actually different. There's going to be something actually to play for. And unfortunately, there isn't. There isn't a lot for this game going. is we've had a few updates in the past few years, and we've had a few updates in the past few years, and it's not going well for you devs. I'm afraid you're losing a lot of players very, very quick in a successive rate. Now it's understandable for them to lose players, right? I'm not saying that, but at this rate, bro, come on, man, pick up your pace, devs, please. Come on, just come on, bro. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think you're all probably saying the same thing that I am. I think it's just sad at this point. But yep, here we are in its current state. I hope that the game gets better, and I hope Sandstorm and everyone comes back and they start making real changes, because I think that's what will bring these top players back. Bringing these like really old faces back is changing the game, making it better, improving upon it, and making it a quick rate as well, doing it at a quicker rate, because there's not enough updates. It's just like 6 months and then you get an update. Like, no, it needs to happen quickly, devs. So anyways, take it easy guys, and let me know your thoughts in the description, and make sure you subscribe. Peace.